Illegal practices, the black market, and piracy. What do these have in common? Minecraft, according to the ESA. Recent news about the initiative, Stop Killing Games, has shown the Entertainment Software Association's view on private servers in video games such as Minecraft and Call of Duty. What does this mean for Minecraft? Are servers about to be taken down? How is all this illegal? To begin to understand what has happened, we need to go back in time to 2024 when the Stop Killing Games movement started. The goal is simple: make video game publishers keep their games in a playable state after discontinuation of online servers. This recent trend of live service games and always online servers renders many games unplayable after shutdown. Stop Killing Games is trying to reverse this trend. The ESA, also known as the Entertainment Software Association, represents many game publishers and tries to help the industry, such as maintaining the ESRB ratings. During the meeting with the ESA for Stop Killing Games movement, this conversation occurred.
One part of the bill is around the ability to go on a community server. The author is stating that that's currently allowed right now, so long as you're. I don't want to misunderstand what you said, Assembly Member.
That's correct. Minecraft is currently hosted by community servers. Call of Duty community servers. So it's an option that is out there in existence here today.
They're illegal, and they are not in any way affiliated with Microsoft. Microsoft for Minecraft has gotten a lot of criticism.
As you can see here, their stance is that these servers are somehow illegal. That's not all they said, though. Play the second clip.
Because of those community servers not employing the same safety standards that Microsoft does on their Minecraft servers.
So is it like the black market of video games?
Yes, in fact, we consider it piracy. We have lawsuits, 2 pending lawsuits against private servers right now. And the United States Trade Representative, in their notorious markets reports on counterfeiting and piracy, has named some of these big private servers as a notorious market.
Thank you so much.
The black market of video games? Piracy. Huh? What are they even talking about here? Is any of what they said here true? Well, let's dive into the issue and see for ourselves. The ESA makes a blanket statement of that private servers hosted by others are illegal. How is that possible? Piracy. Now, this would make sense if and only if that was true. It is simply not, though. You can literally go onto Minecraft.net and download the server jar for yourself. Just search Minecraft server jar on google.com and it is the first result. The last I checked, piracy is a form of getting around paywalls, DRM, or otherwise inaccessible copyrighted content. This link, however, is an official free download link for anybody to use. Like, they even linked the official Minecraft wiki for you to follow to set your own server up for a supposed illegal, pirated version of Minecraft. It's surprisingly official. Almost like it is. Anyways, this was all for nothing. You need a Minecraft client to connect to a server. And let's see how much that costs. Oh wait, it is literally just the main game. To play this free server you just set up, you will need to buy the game to have a Minecraft account to connect with. Like I said earlier, this seems way too official to be an unintentional way to quote-unquote pirate the game. It's almost like unofficial servers were meant to be an intentional feature from the start. Well, if we go all the way back to 2009, you can clearly see multiplayer was already implemented into the game, just a few months or so into the game's existence. Minecraft is built on being able to play with friends. This is one of the many reasons it was popular. Permitcraft would not have happened. The Dream SMP would not have happened. Stampy's lovely world would not have happened. These massive parts of the game's existence all rely on multiplayer, but now you're saying this is unintentional. Moving on.
What about pirated clients?
I hear you wondering. There are many pirated clients such as Eaglercraft, T-Launcher, and the now defunct MinecraftForFree.com. It would make sense for the ESA to go after these clients, or maybe servers affiliated with these Minecraft pirated clients. But no, instead they chose to go after the main game. This just doesn't make sense at all. The ESA should target these unofficial clients rather than the main game itself. Now that I've debunked the quote-unquote black market, that is pirating Minecraft servers, let's move on to the next thing they brought up. One of the other major points they bring up is how these servers are unofficial and are not affiliated with Microsoft, so therefore don't have the same safety standards as official servers. This is actually a fair point disregarding the illegal part of it. Microsoft does have to acknowledge that these servers aren't up to safety standards. Oh wait, they have! Many factors such as considered parents and other safety acts such as the Online Safety Act have caused them to make changes to the base game to bring these servers up to better standards, even if this means some false ban. 1.19.1, for example, brought the moderation update with the chat reporting system. Even though it can be exploited, not many people have exploited it. Well, I mean, until now.
Minecraft creators are being banned through an exploit in the existing player reporting system introduced to Minecraft 3 years ago. I am shocked, beyond dumbfounded. That's taken this long for this to happen, but it finally is.
I think this is still a net positive change though, in my opinion. More recently though, the Online Safety Act in the UK and similar laws elsewhere caused Mojang to restrict chatting to individuals who could verify their IDs if they were over the age of 18.
What about Bedrock Edition?
You may also be wondering, well, Bedrock Edition also has similar features in the game. I would say even more restricted than Java Edition, so there's nothing to worry about there. Especially when you consider how hard it is to connect to another server on Bedrock Edition on consoles specifically. Man, I've tried with friends. There's some hacky workarounds, I don't know. Anyways, community servers can also still be harmful. Mojang cannot control everything. Pay-to-win servers with key gambling still exist and will exist for many years. Hateful groups still grief on many popular servers. People can still do or say many things in multiplayer that can and will be harmful. To be fair though, Mojang does put a disclaimer, like many other games, that online play is not supervised by Mojang or Microsoft and may not be suitable for everyone. If I am being reasonable here though, I got to admit, the ESA does have a small point here to make, but it is nowhere near illegal levels. Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Anyways, do you really think they have grounds to work on here? Personally, I do not think so. The people behind Stop Killing Games really don't think so either. On Reddit, they had said, every one of these claims was designed to scare a busy legislator who does not have the time to fact-check a well-dressed lobbyist in real time. It worked just well enough this round. It will not work when we are standing in the same room with developers and players beside us, ready to answer every single claim as it happens. Next session, we come back with an in-person lobbying presence, the funding to do this properly, and a long list of organizations and developers signed on in support. We only have to win once to change them. The math does not favor them. Additionally, Notch, Minecraft's original creator, recently spoke out about the ESA's statement on a thread on Twitter. I'm not part of either anymore, but I feel like the ESA is being incredibly scummy by pulling this. I've never liked them, but even less so now. I did not wish for my work to be used against people. This is borderline evil. And with that, if you've enjoyed the video, why not like the video and subscribe? Want to see similar videos? Watch my must-watch videos playlist or this video right here. See ya!